Greetings and salutations, guys. I just started working on some crap. I don't know. I got a day off work and I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick up my guitar and try and work on something. And I thought, why not record some of this? So I just came up with a shit riff. And I'm going to see what I can make out of it. And I thought I'd show you guys how I work on shit. So this is literally the shit riff that I just came up with in about 2 seconds. Sometimes I just like to come up with stuff and see what I can put to it to change drum, you know, to make a shit riff sound good, you know, make it heavy, make it chunky. So I thought if I use that, nothing exciting, but if I use that, I've just loaded up a template here. It's got my usual stuff, you know, using Josh Middleton for the guitar tones, Ultimate Heavy Drums for the drums. I actually bought, sorry, I got a bit of a sniffle, tired. I actually bought the Extreme Metal MIDI pack for Middletone that's just recently released, so I thought I'd see what I could get out of that. Bass, parallax, you know how it is, the usual stuff. But so I'm just sitting here recording, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to record it, show you guys how I come up with shit. I don't know what I'm going to come up with. It might be really bad, but basically this is my technique for writing. I put some drum tracks in there, or I come up with a stupid riff that I think is going to be cool. Now I've got to try and remember the riff, but let's see how it goes. Anyway, I'll just do a practice run through. All right, cool. Let's do it again. I'm going to cheat a bit here because, you know, why not? Don't have to play it 20 times. Have a shot this morning, guys. Alright, so. Alright, so let's maybe double this up and see what beats we can find. So this is how I work on drums. I'll just see, that'd be cool. So let's try that. That could be cool, going to slowing it down, you know. But I'm going to first start with some cymbal hits. I always like to turn the first hits up to full because you just want it to really hit, you know. So, and then the next thing we need to do is that one's pretty cool. So we need to put a fill in at the end of the first section just to make it sound a bit more. See, I like that, but I don't want it really on the ride. That's the thing. So maybe I can put it on. I know this isn't the fastest way of doing things, guys, but this is just the way I've always done it. So I want to get rid of this ride. What we're going to do now is just copy this. You got to put it in the right spot. Just cut this down to half, double that up. All right. So now I might fix this up a little bit. I like the groove, but the kicks are in the wrong spot, so I'll do a double kick there. See, that works. Beautiful. So we could probably even maybe change this one to see what that sounds like. Something fast. Let me get rid of that end there. Look, I need something. Maybe that. Like it needs, so we might do something short there. I really like the end of that, so let's do that. Yeah, but it's a little low. Let's bring it up a little bit, a little more velocity. Let me mute this for a second. I don't think that beat's working. Maybe that one. Trying to look for something fast, you know, but just more. I definitely think that one's better. Definitely need a cymbal hit to start. Start. Yeah, I think that's definitely better. All right, let's quickly, before I get sidetracked and forget what I'm playing, let's grab the bass. That's gonna load up. So usually I have a few things loaded in my recording track. I'll have obviously Josh Middleton, I'll have Soldano, and I usually have this on clean in case I want to do any cleans, and then I'll have Parallax, and I just switch between them as I need them, sort of thing. So definitely got to turn down the input because this is active. Alright. Let's see how loud it is when I record. Let me just make sure it's in tune. I probably should do all this before I record a video, but like I said, I just sort of set up and went with it. I don't even know if any of you guys will watch this, but you know what? I got the house to myself because my wife went out and with her mother and stuff, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna sit here and push the camera and I'm gonna see if I can get some decent stuff. Alright, cool. Oops. I might actually bring that up just a smidge. There we go. All right, just play this. So I get those kicks. I try to keep everything color coded too while I'm recording, as you can see on my screen, just so I when I drag down, I know, okay, if it's green, I know I hit the thing. Came in a bit early, eh? I try to keep everything color coded too while I'm recording, as you can see on my screen, just so I when I drag down, I know, okay, if it's green, I know I hit the thing. Came in a bit early, eh? That was cool. Like that. Came in a bit early, but I'll just cut it off. As you can see, I don't quantize or anything. I like the performance to be natural, you know. If I don't play it, I'm not gonna fix it after the fact. I'll just play it again. It's like too many people quantize and do all this, you know, snap to grid shit and all this, and it just sounds so mechanical and it's just not cool. Like, then we'll do the came in a bit early. That's better. cool. So, as you can see, turning a simple riff into something heavy here, you know. It's nothing exciting, but you know, you never know where the journey's going to take you. So what we're going to do now is, I feel like putting something stupid over the, no, I don't need drums, I need this. So I might switch to a lead tone. And we might see if we can put something. I'm really no lead guitarist, guys, so just, you know, bear with me. Something like that, maybe, I don't know. So this is it's just for backing, so just to make it a bit more interesting. All right, what I'm going to do for a second is pause and see if I can come up with another riff, because otherwise it'll take me ages and this video is going to go for hours. So I'm already at 25 minutes. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, guys. You know what? I decided I better save this fucking project because I'll probably forget. Am I? Okay, save. Okay, so after I left you the last time, came up with another simple riff quickly. Okay, now I want to find some drums for it. Was thinking of maybe having some snare stuff here, so sort of matches it, keep the flow going. No, too soon. Oops. So obviously, you know, I'd polish this up later. I'm just trying to give you a quick demonstration of how I work on some stuff. I don't even know if anyone will watch it, but it's all good, having fun. So then I might actually, what I might do here is put some kicks in between. Don't know if that's going to work. What I might actually do there, because I'm hearing it in my head, is, don't know if this will work, but too early on that one. And I might actually put this on the kick, and then I'll humanise the kicks a bit so they're a bit off. Madness, madness. All right, so now what we want to do is try and find a beat here, because I might actually find a beat and then I might change the kicks to suit the song. What else have we got here? That could be cool, maybe. Feels a bit slow or something. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that could be cool. All right, we need some bass because I'm just not feeling it coming in there. Let's go. I gotta try and get this shit right. One thing playing shit on guitars, another thing playing it on the bass. That's why I admire bass players so much. I do the bare minimum. I basically play what the guitar's doing. You know, just to fatten up the song. If I had a real bass player, I think this could sound fucking massive, but all right. All right, let's just try that. See if we can just wing it here. Nah, I'm going too fast. Alright. Still think I'm coming in a little early, but rough version. Definitely need more hit on here. And that sounds massive. See, I might cut that there because there's a cool stop. Fucking sick. I feel like I need just one note there, but quick and you might not notice it, but let's see if that works. See if I've got to get the timing right. That's better. Hey. Nah, I think I like to stop better. All right. So to keep this video short, guys, this is basically how I write. You know, I've had a few people say to me, oh, how do you write your songs? How do you come up with ideas? Blah, blah, blah. Literally, most of my ideas, if you listen to my riffs, they're pretty simple. What is effective is use of drums, especially drums. Drums is a massive thing. You got to be effective with your drums. Change it up, make it interesting, keep it interesting for people. You know, find different beats, try different beats that you think, oh, no, that wouldn't work. But then you can maybe, like I did before, flick around the kick a little bit and stuff just to make it suit. You know, this song's nothing special. You can hear the riffs, simple as shit. But listen how effective. Let me turn that clicker on. There we go. So, I mean, even if I wanted to, I could find a cool, see, that's mad, straight off the bat, look at that. Bang, instant fucking awesomeness here. So get this fill, right, just to change up the end there. Fucking fantastic. Now, it was a bit shit going into that riff after the heavy bit. After the heavy bit, it was a bit shit going into that riff there. You know what it was? I didn't have a fill. Okay, fills are very important for transitions, guys. You gotta have a fills. Now, like that, that's another freaking... One thing about the middle tone fucking MIDI packs, fuck, so well played. All right, so coming out of this. Yeah, so that might be a bit too quick, I think, you know. That could be cool, see? It's a bit long, but we'll just do half of it. See, that goes into it fucking great. Sorry about my language, I get really excited about playing. That's better. I think you could even maybe interesting that up by maybe going to the I kind of like it staying on the snare, unless you literally go to see something like that could be cool. Just a little yeah, so that one didn't work. It's all trial and error, guys. Like, I'm just trying to find shit here that, you know, is working for me. If it doesn't work, I take it out, try a different thing. Okay, so sometimes when you do this, there'll be a little, see that one's hanging over, so it doesn't sound right. I don't like how quiet this snare roll is, so what we'll do is we'll grab all this. We might just pop it up a bit just to give it a bit more oomph. I think this is sounding way better now. Even there you could maybe go like that, go to the drums. You got to try to hear things in your head. It feels like it needs a change there, you know, so trying to find a, yeah, there we go. So I think it could use a little bit of a blast beat there. We might actually change this to the China. First hit on a cymbal. I think I prefer that. See, the problem is you got a snare hit right at the end here. You got to remove that because it tries to do the snare hit at the same time as it's doing a kick hit. I might put this on the left cymbal. Chuck a left cymbal here. I feel like I need something here too. Maybe shorter. All right, so there you have it. That's pretty much how I write songs, guys. If any of you are ever curious or anything, I know it's not exciting, but I came up with the first riff in about a minute. Came up with the second riff in about a minute, whether you believe me or not. Don't really care because that's how long it took me. I didn't really work on them. I just wanted to show my process of writing. I still think the most important thing to any song, other than if I had vocals are very, very important, but drums and dynamics of bass. Bass is another thing. You can have a guitar riff that's pretty boring, but if you drop the bass out for a second and then punch it in with the drums or something, man, all the difference in the world. So it's like here, I could have the bass with the drums or something punching in, even in the, especially in the second section of it. But the bass coming in there really accentuates that. Okay, that's coming in now, you know. Awesome, you know. I mean, realistically, if I wanted, I could probably split that, drop the one guitar out for a second. You know. So, I mean, there you go, guys. So, I hope you found this informative. Sorry the video is a little long and a bit ranty. I'm rugged up because it's winter here in Australia now. It's getting damn cold. But yeah, I hope this helps somebody understand and then maybe learn something about, you know, you can have the simplest riffs used effectively. The song will sound cool. You know, it doesn't have to be technical all the time and everything. It's not all about showing off. It's about the dynamics of the song. So anyway, enjoy indeed. Like and subscribe if you got this far, I suppose. Thanks, guys.